Welcome to the Toolkit.law CLE webinar. I'm the founder of Toolkit.law. I'm Tom King. We're here with one of our attorneys on our team, Gigi Khan in Pakistan, where she is an attorney in Islamabad. And we're here to talk today about one of our productivity suites. And the productivity suite today that we're going to talk about is the Law School Suite. Gigi, just those two words, law school, that should bring back terrible memories.
Oh no, happy memories actually.
Happy memories. Okay, let's go to our screen and let's go ahead and talk about the law school suite. Toolkit.law is free for anyone associated with a law school or a .edu. The annual account is complimentary to all students, administrators, faculty, professors, anyone associated with a law school. We already have the top 1,500 law schools in the 80 countries with English-based legal systems automatically built into our database. So if you go to the About section and you go to the account plans and you go to special, you can sign up for a free account as a member of an educational institution. So if it's a .edu, it'll work just fine. Hey Gigi, would you please make a note that
Yeah.
they can remove that right there because we're not charging them because it's a free account on the special template under account plans in the about section. See, we're always improving toolkit.law. Okay, let's go ahead now and go to our law school suite. We already have many law schools already using this platform. This is to improve your law school journey. And to do it, we have basically 10 tools that we have here. Career, Chatter, Improver, Legal Calculators, Monetizer, Note Taker, Organizer, School, Semester, and Writer. We want to make it to where all you need is a tablet, maybe with a portable keyboard and a stand to hold it up. I actually love the keyboards. You know, when I use my tablet, I'm going to go ahead and show this. I think this would be great for law school. This is a portable keyboard that actually has the stand for the tablet right there on the keyboard itself. So if you're a student, if you're looking for a great solution to use a Samsung Android tablet or an iPad, just put it right here and the keyboard itself holds it as you're taking notes in class. It is the best way to go through note taking in class. I'm going to share my screen again. By the way, that's a Logitech keyboard that I use, my portable one that I use for the courtroom as well. Okay, so right now I'm going to share my screen again, and I'm going to go from the home page. Remember, go to the About section, go to Account Plans, sign up for special, and subscribe. If you want to find out more about the account plans, there's the video and the marketing propaganda, our flyers right below it. So we'll go to homepage, suites, and there are our dozen or so productivity suites. We're going to go to law school. We're going to start here first with career. The career page is to help you plan your career. So if you have someone that does printing for you, this is like a commercial or professional printer, not like a printing device. But if you need someone to print business cards for you, or letterhead, or marketing materials, this is where we have a number of international ones listed right there for you to access. Companies. You can list companies that you're pursuing and that you want to keep track of. List them right there. If you want to share your contact information with somebody else, we have that for you to share with someone. If you're doing an interview, we have an interview note taker so you can put the position, the compensation, in your notes right there for either if you're doing the interviewing, or you're the interviewee. Maybe there are job postings in big corporate sites that you want to keep track of. Okay. Maybe a big energy company or a financial company, an insurance company, whatever that company is. If they're big enough to where they post their jobs, you may want to keep following those jobs that are being posted. Of course, in every page, we have a general notepad so that within the career section, you may choose to keep notes here. If you're conducting an interview, if you're being interviewed, or you want to put some text here and finalize it before pasting it in another area. Okay? You can keep track of uh, all of your social media accounts here. And Gigi, would you please add a note to our developers on the career page in the My Profiles? We need a drop-down menu that says enter manually or import from profile.
Got it.
Okay. Okay. As we continue, you can list different recruiters here. If you want to list references to keep track of those so that when you're building your resume, you have the references right here and what they will say or what paragraph you want to go into your resume right there. And again, this is to organize all of your resume data before you paste it into a beautiful document. So you will want to keep this throughout your whole legal career here, and you'll tweak it, you'll tweak it, you'll tweak it, you'll add experience, you'll add education, you'll add skills, you'll add references. So this is a raw collector of the data that goes onto your resume. We offer all different types of signature generation. We have electronic, and we also have typed signature generation. And everything that you want to print within this section can be right here. So that's the career page. Next, let's talk about Chatter. This is a chat tool like Slack, like Microsoft Teams, like Google Chat, like Zoom Chat. And you can add whatever you want here. So you could have your law school study group here, and you guys could be studying. You do not use this while you're taking an exam. No cheating, no chatting. But otherwise, this is a live chat. And if you ever have a message, the icon up here on your mobile device, on our apps, and even on our browser extension, the Toolkit.law Assistant, that you can download from any of the 5 browser web stores, it'll indicate whether or not you have any chats for you. And an icon will also appear here, and you can also delete them, and you can add people to it right here. So if I wanted to add Gigi, I could just look up Gigi, and Gigi's not on this platform yet, but she will be soon. So you just look somebody up manually and you add them to your chat. Let's look up my buddy Ali. You pick the person, you add them, they're added, and they're automatically notified for them to accept it. Okay. And you can make multiple people administrators or just be a member, and you can also delete. So that could be your law school study group. It can be your developers. It can be, this is great also in a trial. If you want your team to be able to communicate, half your team at the office and half in the courtroom. But that's a chat tool for your legal study groups. Next, everybody's messed up. And everybody's really messed up when you're in law school because it's so much pressure. Gigi, you sound like you had a great time in law school. Oh, I hated law school.
Oh, I loved
Three
law
worst
school.
3 worst years of my life almost. Okay. But these are tools to help improve one's life. Maybe you want to become a mediator and arbitrator. There's alternative dispute resolution training resources. Maybe you have a problem with alcohol and you need to be tested, or you need help with Alcoholics Anonymous. Okay. Maybe you have anger problems. You want to improve that. We offer classes there. Maybe you have problems with, or you know someone with a problem with domestic violence. Maybe you need to study to get into law school, or maybe you need to study for the bar. So we offer both before law school and after law school for bar preparation resources. So all these resources for improving your journey into and out of, and actually during law school as well. Maybe you just messed up generally. Well, there's an international program called Celebrate Recovery. Then the United States alone has 2,000 different locations. Maybe you need to improve the marketing for your business. We offer a number of different marketing classes that you can take. Okay. We do offer direct access to our other creative suites if you're a modern legal professional using Toolkit.law. So we also showcase our suites right there. If you have a drug problem, international program called Narcotics Anonymous, which has helped so many millions of people worldwide. And so maybe you're struggling with pornography. There are courses now to help you with this addiction, which is really plaguing our societies. Substance abuse issues, substance abuse testing. So Improver is an all-purpose page with these accordions to help you improve different areas in your lives or that of your clients. Next, we have legal calculators, okay? You might find this is more helpful in your second or third year of law school, but we do have exhibit labeling. So if you have to create exhibits and you need to do there's the exhibit label, how it stamped it right there. And let's say you want to move it from the bottom left to the bottom right. You just click the stamp again, it moves it. It can move it all over. We offer exhibit labeling, exhibit watermarking, other types of legal calculators, and PDF pagination, adding page numbers at the bottom of PDFs. So those deal obviously with numbers, and we call them calculators. Okay. Okay. Gigi, would you send a message to Mayron right now? Let him know that we're recording, and we'll be ready for him in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, of course.
He was trying to crash the party. Okay, so again, we are still focusing on our suites, and in our suites, we're looking at the law school suite. Next is monetizer. Part of law school is dealing with outside of law school, right? Taking care of all the financial issues, right? Minimizing from your budget. Make sure you have enough money. Keeping track of your credit cards, keeping track of your credit score, okay? Keeping track of your cash accounts, okay? Doing your food budget, doing your grocery shopping. We have all these different monetary tools so that you can focus on law school. Note taker. We have a general note taker here that we do add here. And you could, for instance, you could call this contracts class. Okay. And then you could call this property law class. And you could certainly take notes there and share them with your teammates, but we actually we have a better tool that you're really going to love for your law school journey. And I'll show it to you in a minute. Let's look at our organizer. This is a general purpose organizer. It's motivated by tools like Microsoft OneNote. So if you need to take audio notes for yourself, works great on a phone. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Did you hear that playback?
1, 2, 3.
I did. Now
Okay.
I'm interested. Can it record my voice as well? Can you try one more time?
Okay, talk.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think it's
Barely.
it's optimized for the individual user. If you need to take audio notes to yourself, remember Toolkit.law is optimized for smartphone formatting and tablet orientation. And it's tested on both for iOS, iPad OS, and Android OS. Okay. We offer a basic calculator if you just need checklists, right? Business checklists, child-related checklists, financial checklists. Okay. So we offer lots of. Gigi, would you please tell Mayron to stop trying to come into this meeting?
Yep, I did leave him a message.
Okay. Okay. We have checklists here. If you need to draw something, you can draw something there. Okay. If we're doing educational training, we have educational training right there. where you can take notes. Okay. We have, if you need to keep track of hotspots, locations where you can pick up Wi-Fi in your campus, you can add the username and password there. If you need to keep track of ideas that you're creating, okay, you got a problem to solve, it's right there. There's a journal. If you need to keep track of a journal, you can keep track of comments only in that actual month, and then it organizes them per month, okay? You can keep a track of quick things right here. You can just say, buy groceries. Oh, that's high priority. Study for exam. Yeah, that's critical priority. Okay. And Gigi, could you point out here in this whole organizer tool, we don't have our content toolbar. So our content toolbar is missing. So it must have come off in the last build that we published last night. So would you please share that with Ali and Nadia?
Yeah.
So that they have the ability to print this. Okay.
Yeah.
You can keep track of your social media. It gets imported. You'll find this also in your settings. Your social media sites are all listed right here, your social media connections that you add here, but we also immediately, instantly import them into the law school suite. So you have quick access in your organizer to your social media, though you really shouldn't be worried about social media while you're in law school. Okay. Not only can you do audio notes, you can also do video notes to yourself. And I can't show that to you right now. I'm not sharing my screen, am I?
You are. We can see your screen.
Oh, then why is it? Okay. So you can do video notes here, but because I'm using my camera now in Zoom while I'm recording this, I can't demonstrate this to you. Okay. So that is a general purpose organizer in the law school suite. Now, the two I liked the most and the two that were the hardest to develop. First is the school, we'll do the semester tool. Okay. This is to keep track of all your notes in class, everything per class. Now up top is the class, and you'll notice that it has a space here for your homework notes, your project notes, and your exam notes. But let's say that you have homework, and I'm gonna add here. We'll say, okay, read chapter 1 in that class. Okay, read chapter 1 in property, which according to my, oh, I'm in civil law. Okay, in civil law textbook. Okay, and this I was always so scared that I forgot something. In constitutional law, I'm going to say on homework notes, prepare brief for the Jones case. Okay, great. Then I go home at night. I'm trying to remember what all my homework was, and it's all organized here in one area. Okay, so you can enter it either in each class. So when you're in the class itself, you have your course number, you have your course credit, you have your professor information all here. Okay, professor name, professor email, professor phone, professor web link. You enter all that stuff up top one time, but then this area here are your notes for that day. So the lecture notes, the homework notes, project notes, or exam notes, right? So you do that. Maybe you have 3 classes that day. You get home, you go, oh, what's all the homework have to do? It'll all be organized right here. And what's great is, and then you can have all your next lecture notes right here. And anything regarding projects is also organized here. And anything regarding exams, Gigi, did you have this nightmare? Did you dream in law school that you slept through an exam and you didn't go to that?
Yes, I did. I had that nightmare. Everybody does.
Every law school student has that nightmare. Oh, my stars. So scary. So scary. Well, that won't happen here because you'll have whether you put it under the accordion for the classes itself, or you want to access here. It consolidates all your exam notes across all of the courses that you're taking. And it'll also organize all of your professor information here. So their name, address, phone number, email, etc. Okay. And you can print up everything right here. And it's also a great way if you take lecture notes, look at this. And Gigi slept in that day or she was sick. I can take my notes, then I can copy them and I can send her my notes in case she missed the notes for that day for 1, 2, or 3 classes. So you can also copy and then you can send an email and say, hey, here are the notes for this class. Okay. And you just paste the notes below so you can share that with classmates. Okay. So that's the semester tool. The school tool is for grades. This is from our calculators area that we call our numbers section that you'll notice from our bottom toolbar right here. And I see that we have about 10 minutes left. So we have a course calculators. We have final grade calculators. We have quarterly calculators if you go by by the quarter system. We have grading scales, whether it's a GPA, a letter grade, or a percentage grade. We offer those scales. We do marks conversions like from letter grade to GPA. These were so hard to do. Number to letter, number to GPA, GPA to number, GPA to letter, and because all schools do it differently. We also have your monthly budget as a student. Okay. Oh, the calculator everybody hates. Your student loan payoff. Okay, your payments and your payoffs. These are also calculators that professors can use to grade. So under school, this is our school calculator. So again, what we're looking at is in the suites, we're looking at the family law suite. Remember, if you have a .edu email address anywhere in the world, or you have a law school anywhere in the world, go to About. Go to Law Schools. Enter your domain name or enter your email address of your domain name. If you're not already on our list of approved law schools in the 80+ countries with English-based legal systems and English-based classes, your law school should be here. We have over 1,500 listed. Add your domain name. We'll approve the domain, and it's a free account whenever you use your law school email address as an administrator, faculty, or student. And if you're a law school, this is a great tool to deploy for free to all of your law school to streamline their journey. Cloud-based, secure. We don't keep any of your files up on the site. You store all of your own files, normally $100 a year, but free for all students and all law professors. And that concludes the Toolkit.law Family Law Suite.